Now, this is a fun one. This is a fun one, chat. So, Robert, he is a Disney Star Wars shill. He is, but he did not like this trailer. He did not like the trailer. And remember, this is the guy who wanted to beat people up for saying that Superman wasn't a good movie. This is that guy. He did not like this movie, and at the end of his reaction, he got really triggered with Disney Lucasfilm. Yes, thank you, Glitchman. This is the guy who got on his knees and begged for subscribers as well. We're going to go to Robert, and he gets very, very triggered by this trailer, and it's pretty funny. And then he says something at the end, which is just simple Jack. A simple Jack moment at the end of this. So let's get through his reaction. Got those Mrs. Doubtfire glasses on. This guy cried during the Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer, by the way. So if you're going to come in here and tell me that this guy is not a Disney shill, he cried during the Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer. Why in God's name would I be related to this guy?
That Babu Frick. That Babu Frick.
Remember, shouting out the names of the characters is a big shill tactic. Just wait. His disappointment and frustration is so satisfying at the end of this. He's a tough shill. He's a tough shill as well. Beat you up if you troll him about Superman. Them's fighting words. If you troll him about James Gunn's Superman, them's fighting words, brah.
You guys a bunch of Babu Frick.
Yes, yes.
You can see it in his face. I see a little disappointment there in his face, you guys.
That's pretty cool. I would argue why an AT-AT is even walking on a terrain like that.
I have a question. Why wouldn't they go after the AT-AT in the front so that it has a chance of stalling the second two? Oh, wait. Because fucking idiots work at Disney Lucasfilm. That's right. My bad.
Forged in IMAX.
All right. Here we go. Meltdown. Meltdown incoming, chat. You ready? Here it comes.
Oh, man. That was underwhelming as fuck. That was underwhelming.
Aw.
Oh my God.
That's what you get for being a Disney Star Wars fan. I have no sympathy for this
Why
guy.
is it titled official trailer? Now, if it was titled teaser, I was like, okay, it's a teaser. You're just getting a bunch of images of stuff. It literally says, well, I'm over top of it, but it literally says right here, official trailer right here. It's on the Star Wars YouTube channel. Oh man, that's a little disappointing, guys. I'm a straight shooter.
Yeah, welcome to the wonderful. Yes, it's been a while, chat. Yes, Disney Star Wars is back, you guys. Disney Star Wars is back. The disappointment.
I'm a little disappointed. I feel like for the first Star Wars film to be hitting the big screen, and I realize that this is just
now you're disappointed. Now you're disappointed. After everything we've got, now you're disappointed.
Season 4 in movie format, but for the first Star Wars film since Rise of Skywalker to hit the big screen, you need to come out with a little more. If this was just a Disney,
yeah, we need a little more. We need a little more of this. We need CGI. We need Luke. We need Han. We need the Millennium Falcon. That's what the trailer needs.
Plus trailer. Okay, yeah, season 4 Mandalorian. Okay, that's fine. Just give us a group of images. But to come out and say like this is the official trailer, and that's what you give us is just Mando and Grogu like beating up random aliens, and Jabba the
movie's gonna make $1 billion, bruh. It's gonna make $1 billion easy.
Hutt's son, who looks like Brock Lesnar. You need to do more. Star Wars need. God, what is going on with Star Wars? Star Wars needs to do more.
No, Disney Star Wars needs to fail. That's what needs to happen. Disney Star Wars needs to fail. You want good Star Wars again? Tough guy. You want good Star Wars again? Then go anti-Disney Star Wars. Join the movement. Join the grift. And fucking be anti-Disney Star Wars. You want good Star Wars again? Star Wars will never be good as long as Disney canon exists.
God, what is going on with Star Wars? Star Wars needs to do more. And I feel like they feel that they can just skate by on that Star Wars name. But
they do, because they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit about you. They're trying to milk you for money. They're trying to milk every bit of nostalgia that they haven't ruined yet out of this franchise, which most of it they already have ruined. They're trying to milk every nickel and dime out of this that they can before it eventually fails.
But they don't realize that they have so much bad blood with the fandom, and I am not one of those toxic fans.
Oh, bro, come on, man. You were starting to win us over. You were starting to win us over, dude. And then you come out and say this shit. By the way, you're not a toxic fan. This guy threatened to beat people up again because they didn't like Superman and they dared voice their opinion. But he's not a toxic fan.
The fandom, and I am not one of those toxic fans that complain and bitch about everything they do. I am not that guy at all.
Yeah, of course
not.
But
you have to do more. I feel like I'm Anakin. I want more. And I know I shouldn't. But in this case, I know that we as fans should. You know, it wasn't bad. If it was like Mandalorian and Grogu, here's the teaser trailer. Okay, we get some images. Cool. Nothing about this. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's underwhelming.
It's bad. You can say he's trying to just in case Disney's watching. Disney, I'm not saying it's bad. It's the worst movie trailer they've ever done for Disney Star Wars by far.
It's 100% underwhelming. And just like, you need to do more. You need like who's the big bad? Like, show us like an image at the end of someone that we care about.
Again, he wants the key jingling. He wants the key. Key jingling is going to save this movie, and we're going to get into that with the next idiot that we're about to cover. Looking at you, Josh.
It's just going to be like, oh my God, I got to go see this. Did you see that? This is not lighting up the internet. You know, this is not going to light up the internet.
It didn't.
You know, it's just, I don't know, man. Maybe as a Star Wars fan, I need to stop expecting Star Wars to be the way it was a decade ago, 2 decades ago, 3 decades ago.
Wow, what a concept. What a concept, you guys. Holy shit. Wow. He said it. He said what he needs to do, but is he going to do it? Probably not. The next trailer is going to come out, and it's going to have some key jingling bullshit in it, and this guy's going to be right back. This guy's going to be right fucking back.